Hey, Charles Price here. Okay, so I'm starting to figure out this. I bought a new thermostat, and I want to make sure it's working before I put it in my car, right? So, see there's a rubber stopper in the bottom of this hose right here, and when you pull it out, see the water drain out. Whoops, and then it fills up. Hang on. Yeah, we're gonna have to zoom in a little bit. See it's empty. It empties. Now it's full. Now it's empty. Now it's full. So the water's going through here okay, right? See? It's empty, it's full. It's filled with water. Now it's empty. So that means that the thermostat's opening and closing. Here's something else. See where the thermostat is on it? The copper part of the thermostat. It's the copper part of the thermostat is up here. There's a spring in there. See the rubber? There's a rubber stopper down in there too. Back down in here, there's a rubber ring in the spring, and there's a copper pin. See the pin right up in there? Here, let me turn on my torch. See that up in there? That's on the bottom of the copper part. It's solid. That a pin right in there is solid up against this copper piece. And I think inside in that spring, there's a spring. See the spring inside? It kind of holds it shut that way. See, if you take this is a retainer. This is a retainer here. This piece here is a retainer. You can push this in and turn it, and then this pops out, and then you can change. Instead of a 195, you can change it to a 180 or whatever. But this is a retainer. The spring is underneath it that holds in this plunger. There's this copper piece is stuck on that pin, and I think inside this copper piece is the piece that expands. It pushes it this way and opens it up. So then when you put it, whenever you heat your car up, you'll look in there. It lets water flow through it. See, there's nothing flowing in there. There's a little weep hole that lets, oh, there we go. See, it opened up and let the water in. There's a little weep hole in there that lets air out, and also lets fluid drain. Whenever you have to drain the system, it'll drain that out. And see, it drained out. Then you put it in there, and then it fills up again, right? That means it opened correctly. See? It filled up, and now it emptied. And see where the copper piece is in the spring? So, see, it flooded again. So, anyway, if you see the coppers, and then look at that, see how far open it is? And then it's going to shrink back up in there and shut and close. But there's a rubber, I just want y'all to see that rubber plate in there that shuts and opens. That's what stops it and keeps water flowing. Believe it or not, it's a rubber plug. It's a rubber plate at the bottom of this. that opens and closes. And see how the copper part is recessed again. So, and then when you get hot water in here, watch it come out. Right there, see it moving a little bit? There it goes. See the copper part move out? That's it opening. Now it doesn't open like real wide to let water, to let a large volume flow through, but it does open up wide enough to lift the plunger up enough to let water go through the radiator. That's what that's for. See, then it drains freely through there. See how the copper part's out? So that's how a thermostat works. And now as I put it in and out of the water flows freely in and out of that pipe right there, out of the big pipe. So that's how a radiator works. That's how the thermostat works. And it lets water drain in and out of there. Wait, see it's... Anyway, and then when it gets out of the water, the copper part ends up closing the valve again. See? So that's what's supposed to work. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up checking out the one in my vehicle, because the reason for all this is I have a code that says, hey, your thermostat's broke. That's what the dealer told me, and they wanted to charge me $450 to replace this. So I have to be able to check it to make sure that that's what the problem is, and that's why I'm doing this. So boiling water on one of these new waves, and then I got the thermostat out here, or dipping it in there to make sure that it's opening and closing with the boiling water. So yeah, if there's something wrong with the thermostat, I'm hoping that it'll be really clear as to what's wrong with it. Probably, I'm guessing it's something really clear, like the center pin came out of the hole because it's only like an 1/8 or 1/4 inch deep. I didn't measure it. So it could be that, or there could be something wrong with the rubber O-ring or something of that nature that lets water flow. I don't know, but I had to put this together so that I can figure out, okay, how do you check one? And this is how I'm checking it. How hot is the water? I don't know. It's near boiling. It works like this. Anyway, we're going to take the old thermostat out and then check it out. And I'll make a video of me checking it out as well. So be looking forward to that. Bye.